Here a while back, one of the first times we took Luna to my parents' house, both my parents made the comment that she was thin, and my mom suggested that I worm her, so I did. I come home and I wormed her, and she obviously had a huge worm. It's gross. So I thought, well, she's going to put some weight on now, and days went by. She was still not putting on any weight, just devouring everything, all of her food, her dog food that we gave her. She was inhaling it. She seemed to be constantly hungry, and I thought, well, we're still giving her puppy food, so let's switch her to adult, which kind of made me feel bad because at the time she was still 3 months old, well, like 3.5 months old. So I was like, with a baby, you don't, because they don't seem to be satisfied, you don't hurry up and shove a steak down their throat. Well, a couple of weeks ago, I got the bright idea, because I had some scraps and stuff, I was just going to make her food for a few days and see if I could tell a difference in her by cooking the food myself for her. Well, lo and behold, after just a day or so, I noticed like she wasn't nearly as hungry. Also at the time when we were feeding her puppy food or dog food, I also supplemented her with treats, and that still was not satisfying her. So anyways, back to current time. I noticed once I started feeding her myself that she was putting on weight. She wasn't nearly as hungry, and she was a lot more satisfied, and she seemed more rested, not as fidgety, I guess you could call it that, but also when it was time to play, she seemed to have a lot more energy. So I was like, well, no more with the dog food. I'm just going to make her, it's just her, so we have scraps, and I got on good old YouTube, and I found different recipes and started making her treats myself and making her food. And so the backstory also is, before Luna, I did not like dogs. For a while, I did not at all like dogs. And then it came to where I would just tolerated them. They were not something that I actually stopped and paid attention to. I wasn't, oh my God, there's a dog, I gotta love it. And Billy was always talking about doggy breath, so good. Puppy breath, I'm sorry. Puppy breath smells so good. And I was like, I do not see that. So a friend of mine has a canine, and I spent a little time around her, and she's such a sweet dog, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe dogs aren't this bad. And then when I got Luna, I'm so in love with that dog, it's unbelievable. I actually think what it was is I opened my heart to her. And then when we got Ducky, I started really loving dogs and paying attention, because I was feeding her every 2 to 3 hours with a bottle. During every other feeding, I would give her a full body massage. I would make sure every single part of her body was taken care of, from tip to tail. I took care of that puppy. I'm blessed that she has a really, really good home now. I'm proud that I got her through the rough spots, and she's got a really great mama now. But anyways, all of this has led up to the decision that Billy and I made on Sunday after much, much prayer. We've decided we're going to open a dog bakery and boutique. And the name of it is Fetching. Fetching Dog Bakery and Boutique. Is that not cute? That's so cute. What I'm going to do is I'm sorry, if I say I please don't think it's just me, because there's never just me in my life anymore. I've learned that it's not just me. First of all, it's God, it's Billy, it's the rest of my family, it's my friends, it's the big, huge, huge support system I have. So when I say I, please know that I'm including all of y'all, my family, my friends, everybody. It's all we. So what I'm going to do is I'm using natural products, most of which we're going to grow here at the farm, especially my pumpkins, my Rug Volunteer pumpkins. I have this huge purpose for them now. It's God, months and months ago, He's here, I'm going to set you up for what you're going to do now. and what your future is going to be. Well, actually, probably a year ago, whenever Billy dumped all the seeds out on the ground, or months ago, whatever it was, and God held on to those seeds and over the winter and everything, and then He's like, here is something for you, for your future. And I saw just something growing that I, thought was pretty and all that. And now I've come to realize it's part of my future. And those pumpkins that are growing out there I'm going to puree them, cook them, and turn them into dog treats. And so a lot of the stuff that is going into the treats and baked goods for dogs is coming straight off the farm. I'm also going to add natural stuff like cinnamon, coconut oil, and stuff like that will be beneficial to dogs. We also have Susie Q. She's an older dog. She's an outside dog. Her front paw, when she was little, somebody shot it, so she has a lot of problems with that. Now she has a lot of arthritis. So I've also been looking into videos and into recipes that will help her as well to naturally not have so much pain and to help with the arthritis and stuff. So the foods that I'm making for dogs, they're beneficial to their digestive system and to their body. Just their whole entire body, being whatever you want to call it, will be covered with the treats and stuff that I'm making. So anyways, that's my big announcement. I have a lot of paperwork that I have to do. I've dealt with the state before, 10 years owning a successful daycare that I chose to shut down. I've never had my license pulled. I was never suspended. So I figured if I can run a daycare and follow all the rules and regulations with that, then I can follow the state of Texas rules and regulations with a dog bakery. Also, when I say boutique, I'm going to be making t-shirts and stuff. I'm huge about adopt, don't shop. So a lot of the t-shirts that I'm making for parents and, human family members will be to help support that cause. And I'm also going to be doing small accessories for dogs, like the bandanas and stuff like that. And eventually in the future, I would like to add natural sprays that help with fleas and ticks and stuff like that. That's a whole nother ballgame with the state of Texas. So I'm going to start out small, but I really appreciate y'all's support. And be on the lookout for Fetch, Dog Bakery, and Boutique. Y'all keep me in your prayers, and I'll keep you in mine. Thanks.